What's up, everyone? How we doing? We had a little, we had a little bit of a weirdo in the chat before. You know, can't be saying things like that. It's not good. You gotta talk normal. You gotta speak normal. Kids talking about wee-wees and stuff. Like, where you at? Thank you. Thanks. Alright. Here we go. Glad he's gone. Yeah. Oh, there's the rat man. Yeah, it's kind of like unacceptable. I don't know why you'd want to say things like that. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to on this holiday weekend? I didn't even know it was a holiday. I really didn't. So, I want to, you know, our calendar is so messed up. First of all, there's supposed to be 28 days in a month. They have like disconnected us from our cycles, like our regular, like the cycles of the moon and the sun. Oh, what is this guy doing? Looking at crash, buddy? Yeah. Look, I'll tell you some truth. We have this oil. This is what they call the Christ oil, Christ consciousness. We have this oil in our spine. Okay, I studied this for years and put it to the test. We have this oil in our spine that we have to raise up from our lower bottom chakra, right? We have this oil that we have to raise up our spines into our medulla, into our head, to the back of our cranium, into our pineal gland. Yeah, our pineal gland. This is your third eye. The more you raise that oil up your spine every month into your medulla, into your pineal gland area, your third eye, is beneficial because your body produces new blood. And that's how the ancients would live longer. Okay, they would raise this oil that we have in our body, in our spine, up every month and produce new blood. So now, by doing that, your body does not age. You don't age when you raise this oil. Now, this oil secretion, okay, is in our hormone, like our sperm, that's why they push all of the sexual content and making people, want to have sex and keeping people wanting to bust nuts and waste their oil. Because when your oil depletes, that's when you die. When your oil depletes, the magnetism of your soul, okay, disconnects. When you go to sleep at night and you or you know you outer body, usually you hover if you're not aware. But there's that disconnect. So, you know, it's a deep topic. So, more secrets of the body that I've discovered going around the world. To raise this oil in your spine. You know, you see those tribals, those African tribes, we'll just call them, and you know how they do make those clicking noises, like your tongue on your palate? When you do that, that is triggering that oil to raise, along with exercises and your intention. And you can feel the oil raise because it vibrates. You want to live longer, stay beautiful, and not eat babies? Don't be a baby eater and think you're going to live long, because you're not. So that's one of the main reasons why and how people have lived longer life. There are actually people that live in this realm that are like 300-400 years old and look like they're like in their 60s because they have found out the secret. It has to do with your diet, your mind, what you're consuming, what you're thinking, what you're eating, and most of all, doing those exercises with your oil that's in your spine. So you don't want to deplete this oil. And tonight's going to be another meditation, world peace meditation at 8 o'clock. So be there. I want everyone to be there. I want to get as many people's focus and attention on board with mine, so I can channel that into the new grid. Because I'm next to ley lines here.